Now on to a new segment. I'm gonna have you introduce this one.
Yeah. All right. So this segment is called Crowd Reactions.
Crowd reaction.
So simply put, we'll state a scenario as if it's already a fact. And we have two reactions. This is awesome or this is BS. So
brief description, but
dive deeper into it.
we got a little wiggle room to get into it, but for the most part, that's pretty much the synopsis of it.
Okay.
So if you got your crown sides ready,
I do.
Got my crown side ready. I'm gonna kick this bitch off. Number one, Roman Reigns has won the 2026 Royal Rumble. Is this awesome or is this bullshit?
This is bullshit.
Elaborate.
If Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble right now, there's no real comeback story. It's just you've been off of TV. Like you haven't gone through any I'm not
going through.
It's like you haven't done anything for us to miss you as the champion. And I think to the question earlier, the door is open for other people to have their moment. And I don't think right now is the moment that we need Roman Reigns, a part-time champion, after we just had that for 4 years.
Your next crowd sign.
But you're saying this is awesome? Obviously, you're saying that. Yeah, obviously.
I'm not responding.
Okay.
The key here, we don't respond. We just reading the signs.
Okay. So Maxine Dupree, coming off of last segment, Maxine Dupree wins the 2027 or 28 Royal Rumble.
2027 is not next year, it's the year after, or 2028.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's bullshit, bro. Yo, she just had one good match the other day, bro. Like, nah, that's not. First off, don't disrespect the hub, but yo,
but I said this is like 2-3 years down the line.
I tried to even consider that. I'm like, hell no, bro. Before Roxanne Perez, before I don't even think Liv won her big one yet. Hell no, bro. Hell no, bro. I'm sorry. Yo, Maxine Dupree, he gonna be the reason why I take 2 stops on the fucking bandwagon. 2. Just 2. I'm ready for my next one. Chris Jericho returning to the WWE and winning either the Intercontinental Championship to break the Miz record or the record that they tied, or having one final run as World Heavyweight Champion. Is this awesome or is this bullshit?
It's in the middle. Part of it is awesome. part of it is awesome. So, him coming back to break the IC title and him being the one to hold
the tie. He originally had it. I think Miz tied the record.
Okay, so him creating some separation and maintaining that record, I think that belongs to Chris Jericho. I know that he's left. He's done his own thing, but it's Chris Jericho. So I say this is awesome. Him having a WWE title run just halts other people who's been in line, and I ain't mad at it. I could always hear some break the walls down, but yeah, right now I want to see other people winning. Right now, he doesn't even have the frame of a champion that I want to see. Pause.
Yeah, and that's why I asked it, because I'm like, do we really want to see that? Unless it's like his swan song, yeah, but I don't think he's of that mind.
Okay. Sami Zayn wins the Royal Rumble this year, or this upcoming Royal Rumble, Saudi Arabia, 2026 Royal Rumble. Is this awesome or is this bullshit?
I think I'm like 60-40 bullshit awesome.
This man is a hater.
Okay. I'll explain why. I don't. Well, okay. His end game is to win a world heavyweight championship.
Mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but how many title shots has he had, or opportunities has he had to do that?
I don't think it's as much as you're
It's not
saying.
more than 10.
Yeah, no.
I say all that to say, man, I don't like niggas who like skip the process, bro. And that's how I felt about with Cody. I'm like, yo, Cody went from Stardust to now he's a 2-time back-to-back Royal Rumble winner. Okay.
How? Hold on. Time out.
We're not supposed to respond, but guys.
I
It's a crowd time. You can't
Okay.
respond to a crowd.
Okay.
You can save it for the next week. You can save it for next week.
Yo. All right.
Wait, it's on me? Okay.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon inducts Stephanie McMahon into the 2026 Hall of Fame.
Oh, this
It's
is
awesome.
Bullshit. No, this is bullshit. You're not getting me caught up. You're not getting me caught
I
up.
had some shit on
This is bullshit. No.
That's her father, bro. I ain't defending the nigga. I'm just saying, you know.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not.
You
This is
can
bullshit.
get into your
Nope,
shit.
this is
You know,
bullshit. I'm not gonna say
you can get into
anything.
your shit.
I'm not gonna associate any word that is positive around Vince McMahon publicly, unless I'm talking about like the art of WWE. But in terms of his presence on TV, whether I feel it should be there or not, I won't say that is. I won't speak positively about it. Like I won't. I'm being completely. I'm being completely honest.
All
I
I'm gonna
won't
say
speak
is
honest.
this.
Yeah.
And
Will I be wholesome? That will be wholesome. It won't be.
father.
It
The
won't
nigga
be.
who built the brand. Her
Tender.
father's
Yeah.
father built the brand.
It will be wholesome, not awesome, because I'm thinking about.
I like
how,
that.
yeah, I
like
think it will be
that.
wholesome.
I like that.
I'm thinking about how other people might receive that, how other people might be triggered by that. I'm an empath, so I understand we are in a PC era, and some things just don't go over well with
I think
people.
we're in the super PC.
Yeah, for sure. Ethically, morally, that's his company, that's his daughter. He gave her the opportunity and a platform.
I'm gonna leave it there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it there. I'm just listen.
Okay.
My daughter, I'm in that bitch.
All right. La Primera turns heel.
Is this awesome or is this bullshit?
Very early on in her run.
See, I was gonna ask that. That answer depends on when.
Like early.
Now?
In next month.
As long as the story is presented where it makes sense. Because one thing that I've realized about heel turns now, you almost kind of feel like you understand the heel. What would her turning heel? Her reasoning for turning heel now would have to make sense for me to feel like it's a success before she even steps foot in the ring as a heel. Like the John Cena heel turn, it made sense before anything else happened afterwards because of the players that were there. If John Cena turned heel by himself, we would have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I think
So my last point is Stephanie is one of those rare players who can work as a heel, work as a face. It just has to make sense.
I'm with you.
And that's what's going to make the heel run hit. That's why I think they haven't pulled the trigger on Bianca, to be honest, because they want it to hit like never before.
Okay.
Naomi getting pregnant fucked up everything for her. You know, she could have joined Naomi. Like,
True. Could have had it as a, you know,
I don't
a
want to get too long
sidekick.
with it, but
Yeah. All right, what you got? Last one, right?
Is it? No, I got 2 more.
I thought we had 5.
I got 2 more. There. This is my 4th one.
Oh.
Randy Orton retires before winning another title. Is this awesome or is this bullshit?
This is bullshit. There's a lot of other people who came back and got runs who weren't in physical shape to even be in the ring, who were part-timers. Randy Orton is one of the goats of goats. In ring, on mic, personality, whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and say he's a phenomenal promo, but in terms of what he means to wrestling and carrying us over into the new generations, for 2 generations, right? He's owed that, and he's still there. And he said, I will wrestle to 50. I will wrestle for another 10 years.
I believe him.
He said, I will, and he's in the shape to do it. And he's not there as a part-timer. I believe, was it his wife or somebody tweeted, like, why isn't Randy on TV or something like that?
His wife had, I don't know if she tweeted it or she kind of like
reposted it or something.
Yeah, something
like he's, for Randy being Randy and still committed the way that he is, that's like having who would I say? That's like having a healthy Bret Hart still 20 years in contributing. I was gonna say that's like having a Hogan there, but I'm saying what he means to WWE, who Randy is, how he's grown up in that company to be physically able to win a world title and still be there to be present every day.
I think the more never mind. I was gonna go something crazy with it. I was gonna bring up basketball and say he's more like a Bron in the sense of since the beginning he was chosen.
Mm-hmm.
Resume matches.
And he lived up.
Still going. You know what I'm saying?
But he was never the number 1 guy. Partially because Cena was there.
Yeah.
But Cena's no longer there. And I'm not saying he has to be the face of the company, but even he's owed that.
Because I know you probably think about in the sense of LeBron with Kobe. LeBron had that one run where it was like 2-3 years when he was in Miami, and then boom, KD came, Steph came. So Randy was never looked at as the undisputed number 1 guy for at least 3 years and running. He might have had a year or 2, but it was never that long. So I look at it like that. What you got?
The vision ends up growing into a democracy of wrestling. So they establish sub-alignments with other factions that fit their vision. So not the NWO, but NWO-esque in terms of how many people is affiliated with what the actual vision is, where we start playing out and seeing, oh, they have a vision for this shit, and start scoping WWE in their vision. I know that was long-winded, but ultimately the vision grows into a democracy of wrestling, sub-aligning with other factions and superstars, where they subscribe into that, pledging to the vision.
I think it's awesome if we have like a mega family reunion of the Samoans, the MFTs and the OG bloodline link up to take care of this version of that you just created. I think that would be fire, because now you're cross branding, you're leaving Easter eggs towards the main point. I think you can touch that. My only drawback with that is it might be bullshit to some, because I think people are so exhausted from seeing the Samoans on TV. But I think if you're gonna build it that big, you need a counterpart. One of the biggest things that for me, that the NWO, I feel like it ran its course after a while. They didn't have no big counterparts. Even the big factions of WWE, they had the big counterparts. The DX had the corporation or something of this sort, like where they was kind of, going up against that. Evolution, they had they pretty much tried to run shop through the whole thing, but eventually formations were made where they actually came together and presented a formidable side. Something like that, If you're not gonna do Bloodline, give me Wyatt 6. Or give me a new faction. Somebody that's gonna be like, yo, the hell with Seth Rollins Vision, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that'll be it.
With the Samoan thing, really quick, I think WrestleMania season when you had the smack heard around the world and you had the Samoan tree, I think wrestling fans were eating up what was happening at that time where they were willing to accept. I don't give a fuck how many Samoans get it. We want to see more Samoans. How many?
I think a
they
lot
were
of
at
that played towards The Rock's excitement involved in it.
True. Now, I think if the storyline played out better with the whole Cena heel turn thing and all of that, I think we wouldn't be as tired of the Samoans on TV because The Rock was a missing piece to bringing all that together. You presented the Samoan tree, right? So we thought that we were getting this whole universe type thing, but we didn't get that. But go ahead.
Super duper side note. I'm gonna save it for later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down. Yo,
what's your last one?
I actually got two, but I'm gonna cross this one out. My last one is actually related to the Vision. Maxine Dupree helps Becky Lynch defeat AJ Lee's team at Survivor Series and joins the Vision as a protege of Becky Lynch.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
I agree.
This is awesome.
I agree. Yeah,
this is awesome. And then she goes on to win the 2027, 28 Royal Rumble.
That's
You're lining it up.
That's why I laughed, bro. Yeah, I said that's why I laughed. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yes.
That's all I laughed. But
I love it.
We ain't going
I love it. Look,
we're not going that far. We're not going that far.
Yo.
She can be a little protege.
Hold on.
She can even dye her hair orange, bro.
I gotta respond to you. I gotta respond to you. So Maxine Dupree,
don't bring that point up, bro. That's an old point, bro.
yes. Yo,
no.
Maxine Dupree being Becky's protege and getting that personality because she's able to speak the way that she might speak on a day-to-day basis, and we getting that personality along with her visual. We get that for 2 years. She helped Becky win this title and that title, and now the mistreatment of Maxine becomes an issue. You ain't nothing. You ain't never been nothing. I made you something. You wasn't even a good wrestler, and blah 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 blah. And then she goes on to win this shit.
You lost me right
2027,
right there, bro. Right
facing Becky Lynch. I love this. Look at this, the video package that was.
I would rather Maxine Dupree get her first win at Mania over Becky than to give her a Royal Rumble win.
How's she gonna get to Mania without winning the Royal Rumble? Because she's gonna beat.
It'll be a regular ass match.
Now she's gonna beat Becky for the title, for the world title.
All right.
She's gonna beat Becky for the world title. Imagine the video packages when Maxine couldn't wrestle. When Maxine couldn't wrestle, her wrestling.
You have me every step of the way up until you say she's winning the women's Royal Rumble.
This is the start of her winning the women's Royal Rumble in 2028. I'm getting a shirt. Maxine Dupree, 2027 or 8 Royal Rumble winner. Book it.
These are not the thoughts of Wrestling Reigns or Third Announcer Table. This is strictly Mark Bays. Don't forget the hyphen, please. I don't know. I know we say some crazy shit on these microphones, but bruh. Who you think she's 2 years removed from winning the Rumble? Who winning it first? Her or LA Knight? You gotta think
LA
about
Knight.
that. Oh
LA
my
Knight.
God.
LA
Yo,
Knight wins it.
Point, bro?
LA Knight wins it. That was my point.
That's your last one?
Yeah.
That was my point. That was my point.
I went through all 5, yeah.
All right, so that concludes crowd reactions. Let us know if you're rocking with it. That was the debut of it. Brand new topic, but